All right,
Thank you.
Josie, now I'm recording.
Thank you.
See, I do need someone to babysit me. Okay, that's Scott Leroy. Anyway, just want everybody to know, great resources. Scott's doing a great job. Okay, let's get started on our landing pages. Now, everyone should be back on command and back onto this sites section of command. And we are just going to begin from the beginning and walk it through, okay? It's super fun. Super fun. Everyone scroll to the very bottom of the page, and you're going to see this section down in the lower left called Learn More with Kelly Guides. I want everyone to click on this. Now, if there's ever a screen in command that you're on, and you're like, oh my word, how do I even get started here? There is a Kelly Guide somewhere on that page. That is a walk you through get started in that section. It is a tutorial, get it started. So those Kelly Guides are literally just helps for you guys. So just watch for Kelly Guides and just know that's there to help you on the page that you're on. So everyone clicks on Learn More with Kelly Guides. And click it. And here we go. So it says right here, it's going to walk us through the setup of our site section. So we'll go down. What do I expect to get at? We're going to choose a subdomain, we're going to choose a theme, and we're going to create the page. Okay? Now the subdomain is going to be when we think of a website address, that's what I want you to think of the subdomain as. This is my website address. I can have someone go to this site and it takes them to the About Me section. So as we choose that, let's say your Placer sites used to be whatever your KW email address was, and it replaced the @ with a dot, right? So I'm jessicacarden.kw.com. It's going to be similar. You're going to get to pick that. So I'm the options team. So my site's name is theoptionsteam.kw.com. So today you guys get to pick that. So let's start there. So everyone click Get Started. So what I really like about how they do these guides is you see what it's supposed to look like, but it walks us through the section we're filling out. So you know where that's looking at. So it's saying, okay, we are filling out the URL or the website address. So over here on the right, it says, okay, after choosing your subdomain, please take the time to complete your marketing profile, which is what we'll make sure we do today. And information to streamline the Kelly Guide. So the subdomain that you're going to choose, it's going to be .kw.com. So you can pick whatever. So Phil, it could be philbates.kw.com. Now, a little tip. If you want SEO, search engine optimization, underscores and dashes help that. Because the world of internet, that's its cue that these are two separate words, but they are one phrase. So if I did Jessica_Carden, they would say, hey, those are two words, but it's a phrase. So if someone types Jessica Carden in the Google, it would understand that matched, instead of looking for all the Jessicas and all the Cardens. So if you're looking for a little tip, if you don't want to put your name straight, I wouldn't use a dot, I would use an underscore or a dash. So everybody pick your subdomain.
So it sort of auto-filled it with what my email is.
It could, yeah, it could do that if you want to keep it, or you could change it. So I'm going to put
change it. Yeah.
Oh, it won't let you change it?
Oh, yeah, it's down here. It's letting me.
Oh, you go down here and change it.
Go over here on the left, on the right-hand side. There we go. Now I'm catching up. Let's do KW-East-Idaho. That's what I would choose.
Let me do a dash, but not an underscore.
Oh, it wouldn't do an underscore. Okay. So 30 minimum carries. Now again, keep in mind as you choose your domain, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it easy to say. It would be, something that says, hey, best realtor in Idaho Falls.kw.com. That's great, but it's just not simple. And this isn't like, you're going to use this, but it's not like you're trying to get, it's more about finding you as a realtor. If that makes sense.
Your name is fine.
Your name is fine, your team name, whatever you feel like is my email is iloveoptions.info. So I could use I Love Options to match it up, whatever. But everybody choose your subdomain. How are we doing? Everybody got it? Now you can hit claim domain. And it should say, congratulations, you've claimed your subdomain. If it doesn't, it'll say honk. Somebody already has your subdomain. And they're going to make you choose another one. It doesn't really honk. so don't get excited.
So Jessica, some of us have a red circle with a line through it when we hover over claim domain.
It said, if you, that means someone's already using that domain.
That's the honk.
That was the honk. It's a silent honk. It's a
Yeah.
gentle.
It isn't red, but it does have a circle with.
Yes,
I already claimed mine too.
See?
It came up with it, but,
Question in Pocatello, Jess.
Dennis Stevens.
it's a, just, I could change it, see.
Yeah, try to put a dash. Put a dash between.
dash, shift dash or the underscore. It says, please don't use spaces or special
See
characters.
if you hover over. There it is.
Jesus.
That told you. So it had the circle. That means that domain is not available. Put a dash between your name. So if you were doing like Dennis, had Dennis Stevens, and it wouldn't let him, the little gray X out, wouldn't let him hit claim domain. He put a dash between it, and that opened up the claim domain.
I already own it.
Yeah.
That answer you guys' question?
You can change this later, or this is it.
You can change it, you can put another one, you can make another one.
Yeah, I think you could come back in and do. Now, I would say, if this is a simple one, if you want more, you just go to GoDaddy and buy a, what's called a vanity URL.
Yeah.
So I have Jessica Carden or Jessica-Carden.com, but I want iloveoptions.com.
Right.
And I want blah, blah, blah. I just forward them all to this.
Okay, that's so same thing I was doing with my
Yep.
poster site. I take the website that I take.
Yep. You
name.
own that and you forward it to the place. Yep, exactly. Exactly.
I just wasn't sure if that should have been what I.
Nope, nope. Good, good question. Anybody else? Everybody got their subdomains claimed?
We have a question in Pocatello.
Hit me.
So some of us, it came up. Some of us came up with dashes in them, and when we go to claim it, it's not allowing. Does that mean that we already have them? Because I was
That
kind of.
means somebody has that already.
Did yours come up with a suggested domain name though?
Did yours?
Yes, mine came up with suggested domain name, and in the upper left-hand corner, it had my website. Because I was kind of messing around with this the other day, and I think I might have claimed mine already.
There you go.
John's the same, and Donald's the same. Magali, how about you?
I just told Magali, it was from G Homes Idaho, and I just
They suggest.
G Homes Idaho. But then I realized that my car, my business car is in G Homes Idaho. There is a way and go back.
So I can't, Magali, I can't hear you. What was that?
She needs to, so she claimed the domain, but did you claim it?
Yeah, I'm saying right now.
She wants to unclaim it and put something else in there. I
Yeah.
think just so.
Can I do that, Jessica?
That I do not know. Can you just erase this and type in the new? See, I can just erase.
Yeah.
Type in the
Oh,
new
okay.
one and
I
claim
will.
the other one. Okay.
Yeah, I just erased it and then hit claim again.
Okay, give me
Mine's
the option
domain.
to claim. No, mine has that red.
Yeah, so what'd she say about being great?
There you go. I hit claim. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that-
I just typed a new one and hit claim.
Nobody will want.
No. Listen, smarty pants. What is it? I can't see it. Willie Owens. That's the English version. That's proper English. Just so you know.
doesn't allow me.
There we go. Okay. All right, you guys. So everyone should get their domain claimed in the end. And now we're going to click on marketing profile information. So click right down below and just check this marketing profile information. And you're going to walk through and fill this out. So you have first name, last name. It should auto-populate your market center. Now it says your market center address. I'm glad that they've started to change that instead of address because people were putting their personal addresses in there. Then you have a spot here for your team or business name. Now Dennis isn't necessarily marketing a team, but he's marketing commercial. So he may say Dennis Stevens Commercial Division, but you can put whatever you'd like in there as that team name.
So where do you go after that? The marketing profile?
Yes.
This is just your marketing profile. So you'll notice here, Bob Keller, and then the team name right underneath it. So Dennis may be Dennis Stevens Commercial Division, or Commercial Expert, or KW Commercial, something like that. Yep. Your professional job title, you can put whatever you want, but I would assume you would want to put in all caps, Realtor.
Into a car? Is there an extra
Of course, you're not.
Well, the address.
You're gonna enter in your email address, the email address you wanna use for communication, and you can use whatever you'd like. Your office number, so this is your office number now. What do you think I'm gonna suggest your office number is? Your cell phone number, because that is your office number. I will reiterate it, I'll say it in every class I've ever been in. If you have someone call the main office, you are risking that person saying, I already tried Jody's cell phone and she didn't answer. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Is there someone I can talk to right now? And you guys, the front desk, they've got to have to help that person. They'll send that to the 4 agent. And it's not because they don't want to send it to you. But I will tell you that happens all the time. Oh, you know, is there just someone right now available? Do not give out the office number. If they need to call the office, they can find it on their own. All you put out is your cell phone number. Now, I also would encourage you not to market your landline office number, your 227s or your 538s, only because, guess what? What if you stop using that and you've marketed that phone number out there? You don't own that phone number. So I never encourage you to market any number you don't own. Okay? But it's up to you. You're just gonna get a lecture from me.
Oh,
So
no.
your mobile number, I think, should be the same.
Keller Williams Realty,
Jessica,
right under your name.
Yes, John?
do you list your mobile number then twice?
Yep, I do. Yep. I want to make them let them know this is the only number you call.
Also that command.
Jody, that's not there.
You know, mine says Keller Williams Realty. And I didn't fill it in, it just
Yeah.
came that way.
Will you write that down? Let's look into that later. I'm gonna find out what the matter with that is, why that's happening. Yeah, maybe it's in our settings or something. Yeah. Write it in a special yellow paper. Okay. Your email, your phone numbers, okay, so now here's your biography. Because remember, we're creating your website. If you have your biography saved somewhere in your computer, go in and copy and paste it. I keep my bio in a Word document in my computer, just so I can always paste it wherever I want. Worst case scenario, I want you to do a to-do, because you need to come back and fill this in. Because this is your chance when they say, hey, this is here about me, you should have your biography. I always put my mission, vision, values in and a little bit about me. This was what makes you unique, because Jody and I, we offer the same service. We both sell houses. But what makes me different from Jody is my biography and my bling. I like to sell some bling. So worst case scenario, you guys put something right here. Maybe how long you've been in real estate, or you know, looking to give you a 10+ experience. Put something there so we can move on, but you need to put that on your to-do list. You've got to come back in and update your biography. Agent license number, this is not required. So we don't have to. Some states require to have your license number on all your marketing. Idaho does not do that. Now, I want everyone to cue into this. The compliance legal footer. Okay, so what is our legal requirement on all advertising? What do we have to have?
Name of the company.
Our legal brokerage name. If you put it right here, it will be at the bottom of every single page. So I always put in Jessica Carden, Keller Williams Realty, East Idaho. I think I even have Jessica Carden, Realtor at Keller Williams Realty, East Idaho. Because that means it will be at the bottom of every page. Because you're saying this is the legal footer that needs to be at the bottom. And it'll be right down here every single time. It's the best thing ever. That way, at this point, you no longer at any point have to remember to put the logo in or the brokerage name, because it will be on every page. Pretty cool. Did everybody get that?
Yeah.
If there's one thing you walk away with, I want you to have your name, Realtor at Keller Williams Realty East Idaho, or just your name, comma, Keller Williams Realty East Idaho in the legal footer. How'd you guys go?
Good. You did good.
Good? Everyone good? Okay. Now this next one says, right here, compliance legal footer link 1. And if you hover over this, it says, use these fields to add any compliance or legal links that are required to be displayed on your page. If we have the legal brokerage name, we don't have to have any links to it. But if you wanted to have the title again, you could. But just so you know, that's all that is. Once I have, for Idaho, Once I have this, that's all I would need. So you don't need to add more links.
Can you put a logo in there?
We're gonna go a little bit farther in. Yep,
A little bit further in.
we'll have a low place for logo. But that legal footer means no one's gonna ever say you didn't have it displayed. It's there everywhere. Okay, now we're into the imagery. The next section is your profile picture. So this is you. So I want everyone to hit upload, and I want you to upload a picture of yourself. Now, this is you. I would encourage a nice tight headshot. Is it already in there with yours?
Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent. Well, if you've gone into my other classes, if it's in there, it'll bring it in from the other stuff. But just make sure, my encouragement here is a nice, tight, professional headshot. This one I put in here because I didn't have any other pictures on this computer. But that's what I encourage. Now, the next one is your team header or logo. So if you have a team logo, it would go here.
What's a DBA?
Our DBO is our office logo. Yeah. So if you've got your team, so this is for you. Now you'll notice it's a box. This is where it gets a little tricky.
Yeah.
Because it's not, our logo is long and skinny, right? And so if you want this to be here, everything on this is a box. So in that reality, if you wanted to, you know the KW bug that just says KW and it's a little box? You could put that there because we have legally covered our brokerage name at the bottom.
Quite tight.
Do I hit like there? It just says click upload to add.
Yep.
So if you click upload, then and say add.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep, so you could go in and you could say, hey, I want to find, let's see if I've got a KW logo anywhere in here. So if I go here, like if you wanted to have just the KW, so let's just say I do this one. And if I take this and grab it, like this, because it needs to be a box.
What she's doing. Did you see what she did?
Because we've covered the legal brokerage name. So now, there it is, the little white KW. Now you don't have to have anything there. But but again, this is your team logo. I mean, this is usually meant for your team. Now, at the same time, down below it says your DBA. Wait, this one's the DBA. Sorry, this one I just did is the DBA. That just means what's the Keller Williams part. Then next to that would be the team logo. Now our team logo kind of matched up in the long skinny with the Keller Williams. So we had to redo our logo to make it so I could put it into a box. And so we just made that because this is all, box. So you'll notice here, it's telling you that when you look at this, this is the example of it. And they have it long and skinny, which is funny, but they want it in a box.
Yeah, when they show you.
I know, it's kind of weird. Unless that is a box and I just don't know about it. And what I did also, if you guys are saying, well, I don't know how to do that, I've taken the long and skinny and I've just put it on in the middle of a Word document, and I copied a big box and I made it a box, and it's kind of in the middle of the box, and I saved it, and that created a box. It just makes it a long and skinny one right in the middle. But there you go. So you guys, we don't have to have those in there. If you don't have them, put it on your to-do list. You've got to go in and get your team logo if you want it in there, and if you want the Keller Williams DBA logo. Now we're going to move down to the next section. This is where you're going to put all your social media links. So this is the part where you just go up to the top and go into your Facebook or your Twitter. Let's go to Facebook. So you go into your Facebook. Now, I would encourage you to use your page, not your personal profile, your business page, which is usually in this little click box here, and go over to your page. And this is the Keller Williams Realty East Idaho Pocatello page, and you would copy this address at the top. I'll do it again. Go to your Keller Williams Realty East Idaho, copy this at the top, skip back over, and paste it in your Facebook URL. Okay? I want to give everybody a chance to sign in, and I want you to do, any of your social media that you have, I want you to get in there and post it in. Now, when you get down to your YouTube, you're gonna decide what you want there. Everyone said, well, I want it to go to my channel. I might encourage you to have it go to a specific video. Maybe an intro video about you. Or a video that maybe you've done somewhere else, and that video is probably on your channel, so they'll easily be able to get to your channel. But if you want them to click on that and just go and not know where to go from there, but we have an intro video that's about our team, and that's what I paste there. It's up to you, but just think of those ideas. So I'm going to give everybody a chance to get through and get all of this filled out down to the KW app link, and then we'll go from there after that. And let me know if you need some help. How's everybody doing? Dennis has so many social media sites, it's going to take him a minute. No, you're good. I imagine though, Dennis, are you
I wish.
Facebook and LinkedIn?
Just trying to find.
So what do you think when you
Okay, so.
Jessica, this might be a really dumb question, but this page that you're doing, does each of our agents on the team need to have their own page, or is this a team page?
Nope. Everybody, command is built for, it's no longer that whole idea of who's doing what. Everybody should have their own. Now,
Okay.
if they are listed in the office as a member of the team through the office, then their profiles and their command is connected to the Rainmaker.
Okay.
But they still want to have their own, because the Rainmaker will get to go in when the team tool is fully functional. We'll get to go in and say, these are my team members. Here's their roles. I'm going to assign them things. They'll show up as the team, and they can create a profile that shows the whole team, and they'll get a pull up from what they put in here. So every team member should be filling this out.
Okay.
Good question.
Thank you.
Let's see, I've got a chat here. Chat. Any chance? Oh. Sue, just so you know, if you can hear me, Sue, this command applies to every market center. You will not have to set up separately one market center to the next. So if anybody's a dual agent, we've got a couple dual agents in different market centers, this will be all the same. So you'll have the same profile for all the market centers you belong to. If that helps.
Okay, what about the IDX links and stuff like that?
There's IDX links are tied to your market center now. There's no longer individual IDX feeds. It's your market center's feeds. So you don't go in and set up individual IDX feeds anymore. Did that answer the question?
Okay.
Yeah, because Smarter Agent is now owned by Keller Williams, and it is an IDX feed. So every market center now has an IDX feed owned by Keller Williams, and so everyone's websites will be powered by that feed that we now own.
Do you know if I could do a 2 market centers on the same command profile?
It's all the same. Yep.
Okay.
Profile, and you'll just switch on a little switch at the top between your market centers. But your
Okay.
profile will maintain the same. You won't get to have 2 separate profiles. It will be the same profile for both.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Good question.
One more question, Jess.
Sure.
When you began this, did you go under the agent sites tab or the landing pages?
Under the sites, the very last icon in the lower left.
Okay.
Yep.
Right, but after you click sites, there's 2 tabs. There's landing pages and there's agent sites.
Oh, we went to the Kelly Guide. So scroll all the way to the bottom in the lower left corner and click on Learn More through Kelly Guide.
So it doesn't matter if you click, because both landing pages and agent sites have the Kelly Guide, so it doesn't matter.
Nope, it doesn't matter. The Kelly Guide is setting up the back office of all of those tabs.
Okay.
That's a good question. Okay, Jody.
Where do I get the app?
Okay, so Jody's to the app. I want to get everybody down to the KW app link. Is everybody there? Nope, not quite yet.
Trying.
Give me just a minute more. A minute more, and if we don't get through it, then add it to your to-do list.
Yeah.
Because you can come back to this guide as many times as you need to.
There's it.
Make sure that-
If you do or you don't.
I do.
Oh, there you go.
I just choose that one or?
You choose it.
It's kind of smart.
And then when you
Now, Dennis, if it was 35 years ago, I'll have the Holly Cook conversation with you.
I understand.
You know when she says, "Oh, honey, honey, I'm sorry. That just doesn't look like you." She'd say. Only Holly can say it in the sweetest possible way.
Yeah.
Okay, if we need help on this, write it down and I'll help you afterwards or we'll come back. I want everyone to get down to your KW app link. Now this is important because there's a lot of times where there's going to be calls to action and it'll say download my app and we need to make sure it's going to your app. So this is another super important part. I want everyone to open up a new tab at the top of their browser and I want you to go to the MyKW homepage. So mykw.kw.com. So get back to your MyKW homepage on a new tab at the top. Did everybody get there? Hold. Nope.
Nope.
mykw.kw.com.
Very easy.
When I found this quick way someone told me in a class, I didn't find. When I discovered, I was like, oh, that has saved me a lot of time for the rest of my life. It's hard to find. Yeah. Okay, is everyone here? Oh, mykw.kw.com.
It's just.
Do you want us to click enter once we type that in?
I want you to go to that site. So open a new tab at the top and go to your mykw.kw.com, which gets you back to this page. Dennis, yes?
Enter or not?
It won't go there.
yeah,
Well, then mine goes to the sign.
Oh,
Just taking time.
it's getting there. It says, give me a second, Mr. Stevens.
Boom.
And yes!
Trying too hard.
So close.
There we go.
There it is. All right, here we go. So from this page, just hover over technology. Hover over technology at the top. Then I want you to go to KW Mobile App Resources. Hover over technology, then KW Mobile App Resources. Everybody get there? Yep. Mr. Stevens, yep, got it? Okay, now once you're here, I just want you to scroll to the bottom. Scroll, 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 scroll. And I want you to click on View Your Mobile Download Web Address, right here, in this little resources box.
Click on it.
Click on it. What?
oh,
It's like 7 steps we save by doing it that way. I don't even know who told that, but I'm giving you credit even though I don't remember who you are. And from here, there is your website to paste in for your mobile app. So you're going to copy this right here. Copy that section right there. Now you may want to bookmark this page if you ever want to get back. It's easy, but just so you know, that's how you get there. Copy the mobile URL right there. If you don't have anything here, you just need to drop this menu down and select East Idaho if somebody gets to a blank page. Did everybody get it? Mr. Dennis?
I have 2.
What?
I have 2. That's
2 what?
2 websites.
No.
I always have that, but I don't know.
Oh, because you have a commercial one and because commercial has an app.
It could be.
Yep. Let me see.
Yeah. See that.
Oh.
Totally different, right? Okay, so we're gonna.
Nope. Nope. You got to get in. Okay. I think you need to go back one. One more time, I just want to see where that goes. Okay, nope, that's okay. I want you to just go there. Right there. I think you put on there. No, you didn't. No, you didn't do one right. They scroll down. No, I think you were correct. You got to this page before. Okay, I think one of your commercial. I think this is your commercial, so I want you to hit edit right there on the first one, the one that matches the one that's all checked. Now I want you to go over. So this is why there's a million clicks. Here's because of commercial. Click on at IDX search, and the very last one, mobile search. Now drop everything down the east side of them. Boom.
Got it.
Yep. Dennis is a little fancier than most of us because he's a member of commercial, but there you go. Okay,
Sorry.
perfect. Anybody else who had a hard time getting here? Okay, so we're copying this. Now we're going to flip right back over to the tab on the Kelly Command Guides, and we're going to paste that app link right in there. Paste it right on. Did everybody make it? We're all good?
Yes.
And, oh,
Jessica,
yes.
I had a question for Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
Can't hear me, but for Instagram, there is just the name of your profile, or there is a link as well.
For Instagram, you're going to go to your profile page and you're going to copy the web address.
Okay.
It's not like you're at, Just Carden, which is mine. You're going to go to the actual URL at the top when you're on your profile page.
Okay.
Dennis, did you have a problem?
Just not in the right place.
Uh-oh.
Did put that.
Did you get back to this page?
Copied it.
And then click back over onto that tab that says Command Kelly Guides at the top.
I am not.
Okay. Nope, you're good.
I'm not either. I broke my whole thing.
You're right.
Oh, gotcha. So
So,
I had. Oh, you're back. We're back on still in subdomain. Yep, it's right there. Now scroll down and go to the market. And now scroll down to the last one. Oh, look at you. You are fancy pants. Yep.
we are.
Keep going. Yep, it's way past the bottom. I'm gonna put it right there. You might have it there already, but double check, paste it in. Did you have somebody do this, or are you in there just killing it? Did you have somebody go and do all this?
It just did it by itself.
Yours was all pretty much filled out? Excellent.
Yeah. it
If
must
you
be
had
just-
already like.
Well,
built
I already
it,
had Playster.
folded
I already
other
had Playster.
Yep.
and
Oh,
so-
yes.
Because Playster's populating.
Excellent. You guys, cash that, killing it. Okay.
Except that changed the, ooh, I should have copied that. Probably because but no, because it was being populated by build out.
Oh.
And that was the URL for build out. So it was populating the properties.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but we'll see. We can figure it
Yeah,
out.
let's figure that
We can
out.
figure it out later. It's complicated. So
This is fancy.
I didn't need.
You must claim I didn't claim. Hold on. Did I not claim up here? Claim my subdomain before I can move on. There I go. Claim. Save and continue. Okay, everybody, save and continue. We have made it. Now we are on to step 2. Next is style and theme. Now it gets a little more fun. Now you get to decide, do I want the KW red theme or do I want the dark theme, which is more of a dark grayish color? So do you want your highlights to be in red or do you want them to stick to a little more darkish gray? I like the red too. So you can go in there. Now you select that. Now next is your find your dream home. This is your home page text. So when they come to your home page, what's going to be right here on your main home screen? There's a search button, a search field right below it. What do you want to say? So maybe you want to say, helping, sorry, my keyboard takes a minute to catch up. Helping connect you to your home. Catch on up there, little typer upper helping. So anyway, get your home page text. My keyboard. Oh, there we go. There we go. Help connect you to your home. I don't know, something like that. So you can change that to be whatever it is. If you want your team name there, you can say, welcome, thank you for choosing the options team. You can say, as seen on HGTV, something like that, right? Only Jody can say that, by the way. Okay, then we're going to upload a homepage hero image. I don't know why it's called a hero image, but it is this big picture right behind your search bar. So you can go through and you can choose one of the stock images if you want, or you can go in and upload one. Now you're going to want a high definition if you want it to be hyper local. Maybe you've got a great shot of a local home, the river, the mountains, something, but it needs to be your intellectual property. You cannot use someone else's picture that you got off the internet. It must be your intellectual property. So, or choose one of the ones they've got.
Where do you?
What if you have the permission from the artist?
Say that one more time.
What if you have the artist's permission to use it?
It's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game. Does it have the artist's signature or anything on that picture so someone would see that it belongs to someone else?
It does. It has a signature.
I would not use it then. Because then it's obvious that it's not yours. And there's nowhere to go in here and say I have their permission. I mean, it's up to you. It's just that's a legal question probably. I should not. I'm not an attorney or an accountant to give you that advice.
Where it says company profile, what's that mean?
The company profile?
Yeah.
Let's go down. Are you on to save and continue already?
I want to customize your site content. Sorry.
Listen, Speedy
Silent
Gonzalez. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Dennis
I don't
is
know how I
ready to
got
move on, so
I
I
don't know
guess
how
we'll
I
keep
got
going.
there. It
No,
really is
you're
weird. But,
Okay, so we'll keep moving on. So
There.
everybody pick what you want to have on there. I really like this one. And save and continue.
So we can get
Now we should be on content. Customize your site content. Now it's going to get a little more in-depth. We're going to talk first about navigation. And you're going to say, okay, company profile, about me, and contact us. So you can see in your site, where's the company profile? They're going to have a drop-down menu. It's in here. There's going to be, anyway, you're going to have, company profile, about me. Oh, there we go. So if they come to your home page, do you want them to land on company profile, about me, or contact us? This is where I'm going to make sure I am to the right. The right thing. Okay, there we go.
nice.
Yep.
Hey, Jessica,
Yes.
can I ask one more question? Will you go back to where I don't see where you can find stock images? I'm lost.
It's only the ones along the side. There aren't any more than those ones that you scroll through.
I don't even see where you can go through
Go on
those.
the right-hand side, and you kind of scroll down, and it'll say preview over them.
I don't know. I guess I just don't
Let's
see
go
it.
back.
I can see where it says
Okay, so look.
upload a homepage hero image.
Are you on number 2, style and theme?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So over here on the side, did you pick a theme?
Yeah, the red.
Okay. And you scroll down past,
Yeah.
and it says upload homepage hero image.
Right.
All of these now that are showing you right here are all of the stock images.
Oh, I don't have those. That's weird.
Are you in Chrome? Are you using Chrome browser?
I am. Uh-huh.
And you
That's
can't
weird.
scroll down and see any of these images?
Uh-uh.
Uh,
Very odd.
but you can see this, right? You can see this.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's there. I just can't see I don't have any images underneath that.
I picked my theme and I just don't have any.
That I do not know. And do you have the upload button right here?
Yep, I've got the upload button, and then underneath that it just says save and continue. I don't have any pictures coming up. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I do not know that. I've never heard that. Let's try this. Go into the upper right corner and click on your 3 dots and zoom out to a lower zoom, like to 75%.
Oh,
Did that help?
No, I'm defective. Okay, well, I won't hold you up.
Yeah. Write that down. That might be something we have to ask Scott Leroy to help with.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay. All right, you guys. So now on navigation, you're going through which do you want them to land on that homepage? Do you want it to be the profile, the about me, the contact us? Select one of those. Okay. You can just drag and drop them in different orders, however you want to do that. I would encourage you just to leave company profile at the top. Now the next one is search engine optimization. Now, page title. This is going to appear at the top of the page. It's a maximum of 80 characters, and numbers, symbols, and special characters are allowed. So SEO has a lot to do with how people find you on the web. So I always say it's kind of a phrase. So the page title, the company profile is kind of a phrase. It's not a long biography. It's kind of a short phrase about your company. You may want to use words that help people find you, like buy a home in Idaho Falls, or sell homes for sale in Idaho Falls. Or you may say the options team is a team that helps you buy a home in Idaho Falls, sell a home in Idaho Falls, or invest in properties. Call us today, or something like that. So you may want to just use phrases, because this isn't necessarily anywhere that is going to, well, let's see. I'll show you. The options team, or let's do Keller Williams. Keller Williams is a real estate agent in the Idaho Falls area. So you could put that in there, and then as people search, if they search for real estate agent, that would pull through the SEO, the search engine optimization. So come up with a phrase that's going to be a phrase that you want to be able to have a lot of searchable words. We're not going to go into detail about that. As of right now, I would just put your name or your team name in there. You might say Jody Steo, real estate agent in Southeast Idaho, and then put a note down there if you want to go back. And if you Google SEO phrases or something, you could probably find something if you want to do that. Next section is your URL slug or subdirectory. This is the part of your site that comes after the domain. So this would be your, and this would be for this page, for this first page, navigation page. So the slug might be, if we're right now completing the about us, if you wanted to shoot it, I guess this is going to just be whichever. Oh no, that's right. I think, well, I'm not sure. And it doesn't tell me this.
Two things. Josie says shake the cords because it's all shaky.
I know it's been shaky since the beginning. I don't know what to do, Jose.
And part 2 is.
Mike just came down and fixed it. It looks clear on my end now.
Okay, perfect. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And then part 2.
And
Or what's the difference about
Oh.
us?
Are you in this?
no, I'm
Oh, okay.
you, but it won't let me save and continue. So I think I must have saved it already, and that's why
It
it
should have
won't
moved
let
you
me
on
do it
if you
again.
did.
Yeah, because
No.
when I click here, it says it's
Nope, you're required, you're incomplete. Complete profile before proceeding. So we go to your marketing profile, scroll down, you have to make sure anything with a red dot has something in it. Wait, you're scrolling too fast. Did we miss something? Nope, okay. Dot, okay. Legal footer. So go scroll down. I want you to delete out that link section because you don't have anything in it. This, just delete that. Now hit save and continue, see if we go.
something else. Maybe
We're
I
missing
don't have-
something.
See, it did it, and then I closed and came back, and now it won't let me.
go back up to your subdomain. Click in subdomain. Hit claim domain one more time. Yeah, there's something wrong there. Now, I feel like that's what the problem is. Yeah, because now it allows you to claim. Did you delete? Did you change it anytime?
No. Well,
Now try to
yeah,
hit save and
because it
continue.
had the original one.
No, still not.
It's on the same thing. I think it was fine, and then something reset,
something reset.
and it won't
Look
let
through
me-
there one more time and
Okay.
read all the kind of words. Sorry,
Okay,
I'll have to
no,
keep
you're good.
moving that on.
Good.
Okay. Okay, you guys. So we are going to. Are we really almost at 2:30 right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm going to quit going into too much detail. You guys are going to need to go through each one of these, and you're going to need to fill and complete that out. Content, and you're going to see everywhere that it shows you as you change this. You're going to see over here where it's changing. Okay. But the worst case scenario, I want you to get through anything with the red dots. And you're to get through and site images, footer title. Anytime it says footer paragraph or footer title, I always just put in Jessica Carden / Keller Williams Realty East Idaho. Because that just means at the bottom of the page, you can never have that enough. Okay? And I want you to go ahead and continue. Continue. What did I miss? What am I missing here? Oh, now I'm into the next one. So the contact us, you're going to see over here. You're going to update that information again, going through SEO. If you guys don't know, you can hover over these little things and they'll give you little hints about it. It'll go through the content, save and continue. Now we're all the way through. That's how you get through the initial setup of your website. Now, once you've got through that initial stuff, you are at least the minimum setup. From
Yes.
here, oh, go ahead.
I know that you're trying to go fast, but the contact us page, that's supposed to be my information?
Correct, because this is your site. Correct. Yep. So in that, you guys, so I want you to keep working. If you guys, I just don't want to take the class longer than an hour if you want to get out of that. But go through this, and now once you get here, you can go through here and there's create more sites. When it says create more sites, it's basically talking about creating more landing pages, which means if you want a lead capture landing page, that maybe it's give the value of a home, right? You want to have a page that they can land on and say, get the value of a home. You could go into that, and now you can get into landing pages, agent site pages, neighborhood pages. You can do all of those things inside of that, because now we're in the pages we've created. We just went through were the about me, the about us, and the contact us. So it's the basic content about us. Now you can create additional pages inside that, like a lead capture page. Find the value of your home. Know more about Idaho Falls. Let's talk about mortgage. What is it all about a home warranty? Why get a home warranty? What's a home inspection? You could have all of those pages that you would want to be able to have content online. Maybe you want to have pages that are all just like we do a lot of the video tours, home video tours. And I could create a page and I could just put more tours onto that page. Now you have the basic context and as many pages as you want. For a long time, when you had a service, you had to contact your service to build you a page. If you said, hey, I want this in my website, someone would have to go and build you, and you'd pay them, $150, and they'd build a page that says, let me tell you more about Keller Mortgage. Now they're giving you the chance to build that page yourself without having to pay for it, and it's drag and drop. Here's the header. Here's the information. Here's a picture. Here's a link to where I want them to go. I would encourage everyone to build a Save Thousands with Keller Mortgage and put their link to your pre-approval in there. You can find that information. So that's agent site pages. Landing pages are more about your listing. So if I create a new site, when I'm in the landing pages, it says, do I want it on my agent site or do I want it a standalone page? Now, if I'm creating a listing, I don't want it attached to my website. Like I don't need it in the directory of my website. It's just a page because I want to buy a URL and I want to direct people on Facebook to it. I want to put the pictures of the house in there. I want my video tour in there. I want the stats of the neighborhood and the details. That it's just a single standalone page that I want to market. That is a standalone page. So I would go in and create that page. I can pull the information in. Let's see if it's got this. Give me a second, it says. And I would change this template to 123 Main Street. Right? And then I can go through and I can put all the content that I want, and I just drag and drop. I want a listing at the top. And now it pulls in my stuff from KWLS. I want a lead form. Contact us today. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to drag this to the bottom. And I'm going to have interested, let's talk. I'm going to go in and put on agent branding. I want that at the top. I want them to see me first. So I'm going to grab this and drag it up to the top. Oh, did it? There we go. It's going to put all my information. You can build a little website landing page right there. So what it's going to do is it creates a template, and then you can go in and bring in from the KWLS. But guess what? If you create the template, you can use it over and over for new listings. Because you can create a page, just take the template and now add the listing to it. And it pulls all the content that you said, hey, this is the content I want pulled in. Now here's the listing I want the content drawn from. Does that make sense? So that's what these templates are all about. And you can see all of that. And this is going to be, you know, as you go through, I'm going to put my legal footer at the bottom because, you know, I want that. Legal footer at the bottom of the page. And then I've got my stuff. All my social media will be down there. My name, and it'll say Keller Williams Realty Site Home. Okay? So that's how you build now. You have your content about you built. Now you just build landing pages. You put websites. You now get to build that content of whatever you want. You can make it as big or as small as you want it to be. If all you want is a section that they can find you, great. You've got the basis. So that's the basic overview. Now, again, you guys, if you want to go through this one more time and hear Scott Leroy tell you in more depth, you're going to go to Scott Leroy's YouTube channel, and you're going to go to Command Site Prep 10.9. And I imagine he's going to do that every week, probably live. And if you go to Scott Leroy's website, I believe he has his live classes listed that you can actually go on live and jump in on his live classes. Sorry to hurry through the end. I didn't realize I'd yammered on for an hour. Feels like, oh, I realized it. Any questions? Now we're past, you guys. That's at least everything. Now I can open up to questions to help you. And then if you want to go, you can go.
Scott Leroy.
How did we get here? It seems like all of a sudden we're at a flurry.